Commentator Claire Pearsall is in Kent. Claire, thank you so much indeed for your time. I understand that you've actually met quite a few over the past few years of these refugees who have come to Kent from across the water. You've worked closely with what we call here in the UK the Home Office, the Interior Ministry, as the rest of the world puts it. Tell us about the people you've met and the stories they've told you about the lives they've been escaping from to get to the UK.
You hear some pretty horrific stories. I was extremely honoured to be involved in the Syrian Vulnerable Persons Resettlement Scheme, where we resettled a family here in Kent into a house. And this was a mother, father, grandmother and two young children. And the children spoke a little English, the adults spoke a little English, but the grandmother didn't. So putting them into a community was actually sort of quite difficult. You have to look at where you're putting them, what facilities are available to them, what transport options. But the overriding sense that you got from these people was just how grateful they were to have been able to escape the countries that they came from. Syria was not in a good place, as we all can remember. And by coming to the UK, we had given a chance of life to these young families. And I can't tell you just how grateful they were, and the stories of the shelling, the bombs, just how in fear of their life they were. And also I've worked alongside Border Force here in the United Kingdom who patrol the waters between the UK and France and have been down to watch what they do at the port of Dover. And it's phenomenal. I can't praise them enough for what they do. And it hurts me greatly when I hear people in the United Kingdom calling them a taxi service. They are not that. They are so much more than that, and they save lives.
Politics has an important role to play here in preventing these sorts of tragedies. And many people had said 24 hours ago that what happened on the Channel on Wednesday afternoon was all but sadly predictable. The issue here, and we heard a little clip in that report from Sarah, is that there is no legal route for a foreign national to claim asylum in the UK. Not from abroad. You have to be in the UK, but there's no legal route to reach the UK. So what does the government have to do to help people safe? Even if it wants to keep the numbers of asylum seekers down, doesn't it still have an obligation to help people be safe in terms of their desires to have a better life in the UK?
Yes, it does. And I'm extremely disappointed that we've not looked at opening up safe routes. This can be done with third countries involved. I have visited refugee camps in Jordan and in Greece, and also centres in Africa, and have seen the work that UNHCR put into this. And I think as an international community, not just the European Union, but an international community, we could work much better if we have these centres that people could get to easily. Now, the one in Jordan, people coming in from Lebanon, from the Middle East, and they would be resettled not only in the United Kingdom, but parts of the European Union and Canada and America. It worked extremely well. But so many difficulties come with Brexit and the United Kingdom leaving the European Union that politically it's not advantageous for the government. And that's, the crux of the matter. That's what they look at. And I hope with the new Borders Bill and the amendments going forward to this, that we can look at opening up safe routes, because we can't allow any more deaths in the Channel.
Yeah, Claire, thank you so much indeed for joining us. I mean, it's worth pointing out that refugees, asylum seekers, immigration, it's not just a hot potato in the UK, but right across the world.